fast out of the apartments. dupreeh in the graveyard misses that opportunity. It sails on by, and Magisk wrestling with the USP to regain control is whittled out of the round in the pit. Spinx can't quite hit the shot, but Apex comes in to help out. Fiku's running at Spinx in the back of the site, but he stands the test of time, and now the dual Berettas on ZywOo, up through short, find its way into the 1v1. 3 kills to the good already for Fiku, but this reposition from ZywOo is lovely, and he's gonna tap him out.
Oh, Apex blinded, tries to get into cover, nothing doing. And Spinx has gone down as well, but dupreeh is here, blinding himself as well. Just giving Fiku a little trade back, saying it happens to the best of us. OG's not slowing down. They're moving forward. Nades in. dupreeh's going to be in the back of the bomb site. A little bit of support with the kill through smoke.
Oh, jumping, tapped out by the tech at Nexa. And now Magisk showing himself at the coffins, making a bit of noise. They try to double swing him, and I love that. 2 different angles of elevation. There is nothing that Magisk can do. Something of the likes. It's a nice molly layout to completely displace this setup. As Spinx wins the first fight, and ZywOo's M4 is itching to get involved. dupreeh from afar takes another one out of the round, and now just Fiku left, battling back in the clutch. 1 kill. 1 kill found, but 2 more needed. Chance at the bomb plant at least. Magisk only just arriving from CT.
M4 in front of him.
Fiku's got a little bit of time, couple of chances to upgrade off this Galil, but he wants to keep it quiet. Now gets that info. They know where he is. It goes both ways. Can't convert on the spray. Time to get the reload off. Takes that fight. Oh, Apex out of the round. There's a real chance here. Magisk is trying to find him, and he will eventually tap him out. Team Vitality.
And also, I mean, ZywOo using his smoke to put out the Molotov on top of second oranges.
Nice.
All right, aggression. ZywOo's gonna get an opening kill. That's Fiku. He's the only one in alt mid. Now they can retreat safely with a man advantage.
Yeah, it's always scary having like the hero open around like this, especially when you're up against Vitality, because you don't want to gift them one for free and put that in the hands of ZywOo. However, Dexter has been good for the opener. The barrel's spotted. ZywOo's tempted. He wants the big green for himself, and so he knocks it out of the round. B play kind of grinds to a bit of an awkward halt now. The successes they were riding on that opening pick is nothing more than a distant memory as ZywOo peppers them from the coffins. It's left to Flames in the 1 versus 3. He's made noise. They know he's here. And so everyone starts to move around. Got to try and fight at the CT angle. Nothing to cover this off. It's a clean shot to dupreeh.
He can bail out. He can go to the A bomb site. He's got to walk a little bit away, maybe halfway down Banana, but then you get your Nikes on and you just, you know, run.
But it doesn't matter if you stick the landing. Up the short side, Magisk already over on this side of the map in the graveyard, and it will catch him by surprise.
We'll just save these weapons if you don't go to the A bomb site, but OG's coming right into the stack.
20 seconds, Jason. I'm scared. This has got some legs on it for Vitality. Everyone here, you hear that smoke in the pit. The alarm bells are already going off. Oh God, did we make the wrong decision? Are we in the Lion's Den? It looks like it. ZywOo's tearing through. The Magisk from the pit lights them up and into the 3-man stack. dupreeh get smoke walk. That's a freebie. Flames, you're allowed a cheeky one. You're allowed the cheeky smoke walk attempt, but dupreeh might give it one of his own. They shouldn't be expecting that if he does want to come through, but he'll decide against it. Magisk has done the heavy lifting over at short. Ups 2 out of the round, and this round is full Danish right now for Vitality. Dexter up through short, but a double swing coming his way, and I do love that approach, right?
Flashbang to activate Spinx. When's the timing? Here it comes.
Oh,
and
no!
He gets blinded. Miscommunication, miscoordination. Oh, no! Nosebleed be damned. He's got a tissue in his face, and it doesn't matter.
Gonna have to be damn good flashes. Nade into the back of the site. Neo frag knocked out by it over the top. Dexter's got a molly to slow down this push from the coffin side. So right now, only hold CT. These crossfires are too set up. The setup is too entrenched. This is a done deal. It's 8-7 for OG. This one ends with a bomb explosion, and OG narrowly win out this first half. A side of the map. Instead, he's teeing them up with a pop flash. Banana, they want to take this real estate. He's fine to just duck out and wait for the retake. Magisk, a lot weighted on this position, but it's just 1 kill from it. Spinx will catch them from the long wrap. Eyes up 3 players over towards short. They can play off the back of one another if dupreeh needs the help, and he will. Apex dead on the swing, and they know that Spinx was over at long. The bomb's planted for him. This round was designed for Spinx to win it. He thinks it's just the tap. It's the full stick. It's the full commit. 3 seconds. And will he get them off the bomb in time? He sees the head. And he no. Hang on a moment. He does grab it. That is crazy. Oh my God.
1/10 of a second left in that defuse. 0.11. What's even crazier is that he hits this shot after the salvo at the wrap corner missed entirely on a standstill player.
Damage connects onto Apex. And Magis tries to run the molly. They're getting stuck in at B, and now they get the info. Yeah, there's multiple bodies here, but this is where the AWP could still win you the whole damn thing. ZywOo doesn't make it around short alive. The bomb tumbles away, but dupreeh will grab it from down in the pit. Spinks gets rid of that AWP. Still, Vitality have got to dig in. They've got to get ready because this retake's coming through. And 2 versus 3 as dupreeh's thin the herd even further. Arriving fairly late in the timeline of this bomb, Spinks from the pit holds for the cross, not swinging, instead playing the crossfire with this site player. dupreeh lets them in, but only to take it all away. 2 quick kills, and that'll seal the deal on the round. Apex waiting for a flash. He wants to go on that reload. Oh, that's brutal. neofrag spamming. Waiting behind the car, and then that flash from Magis to set them up. Apex, another key B entry kill. He might have been getting bullied here on the CT side, but he's making up for it now that we've swapped over. Fiku, oh, that's triumphant through the smoke with 3 out of nowhere. OG needed someone to be that hero. Yeah, you almost wonder if the guys on A are like cooling off, right? They barely get involved. dupreeh, double opener.
Sure did.
Disaster strikes. Fiku trying to do it again. Wrestles with the AK after the double and still maintains his position on this angle, locking them out of mid for the time being. Aggression down Banana, and oh, neofrag, maybe no. Taken out of the round by Magisk, and now just Fiku left. If OG want to reach double digits, planting the bomb, he's got a chance at the 1v1. Fiku, surely not. 3 in the round, any more to be found. Up, oh, he's got the read, Fiku! 4 out of 5, just Magisk left to beat. Tap on the bomb, no one's been able to stop him, but Magisk finally applies the brakes. Nexa's got to do a lot, man. Responsible for the apartments. One heck of a landlord here, man. Nexa with 3. Sends them packing, and Magisk, who was lurking down towards the base of Banana, just too far removed to even get involved here. Take this away. They know they forced that Arch player away from this side, and now Nexa in the pit. It's a very common sight to see, only this time neofrag's there as a nasty surprise. Good play off the back of one another, and they can't break through. It's a flawless round out of OG.
They haven't even been getting close recently. Okay, back to the early style, highly aggressive towards the B bomb site. ZywOo's gonna turn the corner and get shut down. It's neofrag with a quick double, and the round might just be over on that.
All in, and the deal is drawing a blackjack in this one. Nexa from under the short side. Another multi-kill in defense of this A bomb site, and left to Spinks in the clutch. Getting wrapped as well. They've pushed up short.
I'm sure, I feel like Vitality probably isn't even like, they're just gonna be like, how the hell did this get to 14-15? How the hell are we looking at a map loss in the face right now? As unlikely as it felt at one point, and neofrag's got another opening.
One by one, everyone's starting to come alive for OG. Right as Vitality fall asleep at the wheel. Gonna try and walk the smoke. Smoke for CT as well, but with a boost already employed, this crossfire is a strong one. neofrag, 4 in the round, on for the ace, and he's gonna get it to close out Inferno. All 5 from the nosebleeds, and that's OG up 1-0.
He might be alert coming up connector to stop rotations. Here comes the pressure. Magisk goes down first. dupreeh stops for the fight. It almost feels like they don't want to commit, but there's the cross.
Oh yeah, leaping in, neofrag. Oh, he makes a bit of a meal out of that one, but Flames is there to pick up the pieces. Fine dining as the 5 guys in the apartments comes to a close, and Dexter's there to catch the cross of Apex. OG
now wants to get aggressive. Oh, he's going all the way through. And that plan didn't work.
Now, what does it leave them with? You know, they've got this mid control, they've got the apartments, but the bomb is out in no man's land, right? You have to go get that from top mid. It looks like he wants to aggress on short, and he does feed dupreeh the kill. That's best case scenario for Vitality. That's exactly what they wanted. Still, it's got to keep looking sweet. It's got to get better. dupreeh dead over towards short, and that's enough to cool off the B hit.
Watching for this play. Except for Degster. He's found the perfect timing. Double scope to the face, to the dome of Spinks. Next up is Magisk. And ZywOo's got a 1v2 to contend with.
Yeah, 22 points of health. Low on time, low on HP, and Dexter's gonna wrap around and find him with the P2K.
On the opening day in their Ancient matchup, the deciding map of the series where he dropped like 40 kills in double overtime. Like, no matter how rough you are on the map, you get a hot start like this, and you get an upper like Dexter with the hot hand, all of a sudden, like, you've got some things working in your favor here in Mirage. And as long as this continues, OG might be able to steal a map and have another great upset at the World Finals for Blast. Fiku somehow manages that fight and backs away safely.
A crazy read out of nexa.
Plenty of utility for both teams as well.
Dexter not ready for a close peek. That's his one vulnerability. Flash wrecks him. They don't know about nexa. They don't know about a man close. You spot an AWP in CT, you think that's it. Nexa, oh, dead to dupreeh. Fiku up in Palace. They don't know. ZywOo coming up the ladder, but spams him with a little jiggle. This is nice. This is Dexter deciding he's had enough with the passive role inside of that B site and wanting to take fights on his terms down in lower. Double kill off the AWP. Top mid is not safe. Top mid is not secure. He's out on an island, and scoped in on him is ZywOo. He's going to catch him as he tries to dart up through the connector. Nexa just holds his ground, doesn't budge, doesn't move a muscle, and he gets rewarded. ZywOo taken out on his attempt to walk over towards B. dupreeh's knowing about the connector. Oh, but that doesn't make Nexa's life any easier. Decapitated at the first turn of the corner. And so now Fiku trying to get this trade on the smoke fade. Does manage it. It's a 1v1. Magisk on the other side. Was so often that hero player yesterday. Great in these clutches. But Fiku's given us moments in his own right. A chance to convert one of these clutches now, and he will get it. It was meant to be something fast, but that flash actually wrecked them. And this Palace aggression nets another one of these openers, and a lot of space taken for OG. You know, and a nice response to losing that much real estate on the A side of the map. nexa and Neo frag lie in wait, and that's a good opener for the FAMAS. He's gonna reposition, try to play off of nexa's contact. dupreeh at it again, taking heads off. Clash of the Titans inside of the B site, and Dexter comes out ahead, his 20th kill in the game. Puts a stop to dupreeh, who would have reached the same if he won that fight. Now ZywOo, quiet by his standards, 1v3. Bomb down in the site. He's gonna have to drop on in, and when that noise is heard, they could just elect to fight him. Moving in, they know he's here. Oh my god, that was close. Fiku's able to hold the line though, and it's a 10-5 half for OG.
There's the information, gonna drop a defensive smoke of his own. Tough to deal with this. One's already made it out. Oh no, they need to get him right now. They need to get him. Don't let him recover. Don't let him recover. And he's somehow done it. And look at what he has on top. Oh, you had one chance to take him down. Apex better deliver something with his 5-7. He's got to buy time. He's got to buy time, and it's not happening at all. He gets, actually, that's a very quick deletion of Apex. Time for the smokes to be deployed. Don't challenge. There's that deep smoke finally popping, but ZywOo's stepping in front of it. He wants to have impact.
Even landed the tag. The nade might finish it. Oh, ZywOo bowling. Oh, third up and over. Rains down death from above. It's just nexa left. He's looked at the scoreboard. It's all ZywOo. It's a disaster. Molly Paul potentially, but actually goes in at a really good time. I changed my mind on that. It's roasted these guys coming out of Palace. They still collect the free kill on a Spinks down lower. Expected a bit more out of the hold from under Palace. Kind of needed more. Apex, nice nade combo with the swing, and ZywOo just deleted flames. Don't even know where. Tries his hand at the wall bang. Trying to get tricky with it. Say he doesn't often make himself that hero, or this round doesn't get a choice. Dexter runs at it, but they fed dupreeh. Another big-time player for Team Vitality, given a chance in one of these moments. Neo frag, the guy to beat, feeling the pressure, doesn't know whether to look up or down. Look at that silhouette. He's nervous. And dupreeh starts to walk in, composed as ever, but will he check sandwich? That's the big question. Looking the wrong way. Neo frag, here's the footsteps now. dupreeh tries to flick back, but Neo frag narrowly gets it over the line.
I bet Vitality wishes they snapped the D-bomb site this round.
That might be a realization that dawns on them too late. That pick in mid might actually force the pace to get picked up over in the apartments. dupreeh does make it back on a short in time. Nades were out at first, and Flames deletes him. Apex dead after one. ZywOo trying to make a hero play, diving through the window. They're caught with the bomb out in the sight, and so he's out of there like a light. Down to the 2v2. Dexter trades one back. Through the market, FiKu with the backstab. The bomb's not even down yet. And OG a clawing this one back out in the open. Spinks is through the window and into the danger zone. A quiet game from him. If there ever was a time for him to step up, it's now. Both these players are low. Spinks wins the first fight, and one bullet would do it to FiKu, who's tucked in behind the bench right now. Spinks doesn't want to give up his position, doesn't want to give anything away, so didn't attempt the spam, hasn't seen him yet. FiKu's just a count, and if he waits long enough, Spinks might look away, and he does! OG 2-0, and they're going to the semi-final!
Let's go!
Nexa, welcome to the semi-finals, man. Congratulations. How does it feel?
I mean, it feels really good. Feels...
We're jumping around cables, don't worry.
Feels really good, obviously. I think this tournament itself means a lot for us to actually show what we are capable of. That, you know, we know that we had a rough couple of months, but coming in here and actually playing some high-level CS and proving that we can do it is, you know, that's the confidence boost that we needed. And
this confidence boost, right? We saw it in the gameplay that was coming out. Your teammates are just memeing you behind you, mate, don't worry. We saw the confidence boost come out on the server. First, obviously, taking down Heroic, they have the stand-in, you maybe question it, but this one against Vitality, this was dominant, and finally a Mirage win. What has changed? What do you look at before you come to this tournament? What did you change?
I think I took a lot more responsibility for myself in a sense that, you know, give everyone freedom and everyone can be as loose as they can. Didn't really work in this team because I think our visions in general of how we want to play Counter-Strike were very different, so we were kind of split into groups, and you know, someone had to take the reins. Obviously, I'm the in-game leader, it's my responsibility, right? So, you know, give us one direction and, you know, one style of play that everyone, whether they like it or not, they have to follow it, you know, so that's pretty much what's changed.
All players being on the same page is certainly a positive. I was also speaking to your new mental coach, Ryan, as well. Can you just maybe add to the level of what that's helped with? Because he was talking about being with you guys on boot camp before and then coming here.
Yeah, I think it's helped a lot to maintain level-headed, and I think some of the comebacks that we made in the last two games have been like in part thanks to him as well. I think he's done a really good job in conditioning us to not give up in a sense, you know, and like keep fighting throughout the end and believe in ourselves more than we did previously, you know, and yeah, like overall, I think he's a great addition to our team.
You touched upon it a little bit yourself. You're saying that you're a more well-rounded team now. Everyone is buying into the same idea as well. Dexter having a great tournament. We saw neufrag go off. We've seen all players basically having good moments. Do we feel like there's a massive difference from the OG we're seeing today contra the OG we saw 2 months ago?
Yeah, there's definitely a massive difference because we are basically united, you know, and we are flying under one banner, as you could say. So yeah, like there is no more room for, like, you know, individual play or like solo plays. Like, you know, even if it looks from the outside that someone is doing a solo play, like everything has, like, you know, everything has a follow-up, right? We understand if this guy is doing this, we understand how to follow up now, you know, like we are all playing as a single unit and we're all playing for each other instead of just playing for ourselves.
Has that been hard to install in the guys? It's still a relatively young squad as well, and has it been tough for them to give up some of that freedom?
Yes, it's definitely been tough, and, you know, we had a rough patches. Obviously, this is not like a one-day thing. I just woke up and said it's going to be, you know, I was trying to do this for a lot of time, you know, and at the beginning it was difficult. I was trying to do the same thing in the previous events as well, you know, and I think the more we play together, like, and more we solidify ourselves with this particular style, like, you know, the more we learn about, like, each other as teammates, how does Flames like to play, how does Dexter like to play, you know, I think the better we become.
I also want to touch on the fact you just said about, like, not so much having the solo plays. I think when Dexter first came into the team, right, there was a lot of space, there was a lot of change within it. Do you feel that had negatively impacted, like, the likes of neofrag and FiKu at the time, and now you've brought it all together?
It did kind of impact them negatively. just because the way the team was structured before bringing in Dexter is like Mantu was like the supportive piece in the team, you know, being kind of the supportive control op, and then the reason why we took NeoFrag and Fiku was to give them space to let them play how we know that they can, and then bringing in Dexter, a lot of space got taken away from them because Dexter is not your typical control support op. He is the superstar, and he is proving it even at this event, you know. So yeah, it took some time to adjust to it, you know, and we had to swap around some roles as well to make things fit because, you know, having 3 playmakers is always very difficult. So, you know, taking space away from someone just had to happen.
And how important and how nice is it for you now to have everyone on the same page, right? Because if we even look back to G2 to where you are now, I think you've had the same problems.
Yeah, I think there's just more harmony, and I think with the younger guys, they believe in me, you know, more, and they trust me. You know, they don't second guess me or try to, like, you know, push their own narratives that much. You know, it's like my word is final, and whatever I say goes, whether it's good or bad.
Listen, you know your team better than we know your team. The level we've seen so far here, you said it yourself, it's been high level. Is that what we can expect from the future as well for OG? Because I've been positively surprised, and I want to see more of this.
Yeah, I think if we keep going in this path and no one, you know, strafes or goes like in a different road, I think we can only get better.
Okay.
And I just want one final question next before I let you go. I know you want to probably celebrate and also just unwind a little bit after that one. But in terms of the noise that was around your team in particular coming into this event, was that easy to block out? Did that bother you at all?
It didn't bother us at all because honestly, we couldn't do any worse than we previously did, right? So,
I love your honesty, mate. Well, congratulations, you've made it to the semi-finals. Thank you very much for your time, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in the arena, mate.
Thank you, and shout out to Striker.
Yeah.